Van Chancellor is the renowned women's basketball coach who rose through the ranks of Mississippi high school and college basketball to reach the pinnacle of success in the WNBA and the 2004 Olympics. Van grew up on a farm where he discovered that basketball was his passion and his saving grace.
Pure and simple. My daddy worked me to death on a farm, and I found out early in life that one of the ways that you could get out of work on that farm was to play ball. That was the only thing he let me out of.
Van played basketball in high school, but by junior college, he realized that his future was in coaching.
I became the greatest junior college bench warmer in the history of junior college basketball. I started out coaching at Knox Spader High School. Then after 2 years there, I went to Horn Lake, Mississippi. I coached there 7 years. I just loved it. Then after 7 years there, I left to Harrison Central High School in Gulfport, Mississippi. I spent 5 of the best years of my life there. I spent 14 years as a high school coach.
Overall, Van led his high school teams to a phenomenal mark of 638 wins and 191 losses, including boys and girls state championships at Harrison Central. But then Van was offered the chance to coach women's basketball at Ole Miss.
I'll always be grateful to Warner Offer. He plucked me out of high school coaching, gave me an opportunity to be a college coach, and from that moment on, so many great things happened to me in my career.
Chancellor would lead the Lady Rebels for the next 19 years and create a program that was recognized as one of the best in the nation. On April 29, 1997, Coach Chancellor was selected as head coach and general manager of the Houston Comet franchise of the newly formed WNBA, the Women's National Basketball Association. Van quickly established himself as a top-notch coach in the pro ranks.
Let's keep our defense going, and let's play basketball.
In his professional and coaching debut season, Van's Comets seized the first of 4 WNBA championships and stand as the only team in the league that qualified for the playoffs in each of the last 7 seasons. He earned WNBA Coach of the Year honors 3 consecutive seasons and was named head coach of the Western Conference All-Star team 3 straight years. In addition to his coaching experience with the Comets, Van guided the 2002 USA Basketball Women's World Championship team to a perfect 9-0 record and the gold medal at the 14th FIBA World Championship for Women held in China in September of 2002.
Because Van, to us at USA Basketball, is more than a great coach. He's a great teacher, he's a loving family man, and he's absolutely a tremendous ambassador, not just for our sport, but he'll be a great ambassador for our country as well. So I'm very pleased today to announce Van Chancellor as USA Basketball's head coach for the 2004 Women's Olympic team. Van.
I'd promised myself I wouldn't become too emotional. But you know, I feel like God's really blessed my life, and my cup's kind of running over today. When you're when Jim's talking about representing your country, I don't know of anything that could be any greater than coaching a team that represents your country in the Olympics.
States is the more aggressive team.
I was really proud for USA for what an opportunity. It's one of the thrills of my lifetime.
They want to push the tempo. Cheryl Swoop's wide open.
And once again, the United States can lay claim to the best women's basketball team in the world.
Van gives great credit to wife Betty, son John, and daughter Renee for always supporting him in his career. He and Betty now have 4 grandsons.
There is no doubt anybody that knows Van Chancellor knows the secret to any success I have owed to Betty Chancellor. I've been married to her 42 years. She's been happy 25 of them. That's not all bad.
Chancellor ranks as the winningest coach in WNBA history. He is the only coach in the WNBA to have been with his original team since the league's inception in 1997.
One of those nights where the game will never get here. The worst thing coaching is the time you get to the Coliseum until you play.
and his Comets are the only pro sports franchise to win 4 consecutive championships in the past decade. It is a great honor and a tremendous privilege to enshrine Van Chancellor, a man and a coach who has earned a very special place in the history of women's basketball, into the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame class of 2005.
What a night. I've been looking forward to this night for a whole year. I don't know if no one's ever been inducted into the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame is any more honored than Van Chancellor is tonight. There are special moments in your life. You think about your bride of 42 years walking down the aisle. You're holding your newborn babies. I think about those great moments and those wonderful times in my life. But tonight is one of those special moments. And those special moments in your life doesn't happen unless so many people around you help those moments happen for you. And I am so thankful to a number of people. First of all, to my wife, Betty, for 42 years. We have moved from high school coaching to college coaching to pro coaching, and she's moved every step of the way with me, and I am so thankful for that. I'm thankful for my family. We have 4 great grandchildren, and it's one of the greatest thrills of our lives. I want to thank all the coaches, the administrators, the owners, the people who gave me jobs, people who saw faith in me. I had so many high school principals that hired me, and most of all the players. Players, without you, I wouldn't be here today. You worked so hard, we were able to win. So many great things have happened to me in my life, and I am so thankful for that. I'm thankful for the hard work that you have done, and I do sincerely appreciate it. God has really blessed my life. Who would have ever dreamed that when my dad and I were working in the cotton fields in Nattawarria, Mississippi, that one day that I would be inducted into the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame, and I am so thankful for that. I do wish that my parents were here with me, but my mom and dad are the people that gave me the values in life that carried me throughout my coaching career, and I am thankful for that. To the members of the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame, I have been really blessed in my life. So many great things have happened to me, but I want the people of the state of Mississippi to understand something. Nothing has meant more to me than to be here tonight, to be in the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame. That is such a tremendous honor for me, and I am so appreciative of the ones that helped select me. I would like to say one thing to my boy John, but I don't think I got time to say it. Johnny told me that he saw Bert Jenkins made it and he had to wait till he was 69 years old. That was a legendary coach, and he said, "Dad, you'll be dead and gone before you get elected to the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame if it takes Bert Jenkins till he was 69. Big boy, I made it before Bert Jenkins did age-wise.